People have been making nutcrackers in Germany and the Czech Republic since the 1600s. One origin story shares that a farmer who had a hard time cracking nuts asked anybody in town if they knew a good way to do it, and one wood carver made a doll with a mouth that would crush walnuts, and that's how he got the nutcrackers. We don't know if that story is true, but we do know that by the 1800s, many people were decorating with nutcrackers in that part of the world. It's believed that in the late 1700s and early 1800s, many nutcrackers began to look the way they look because of interactions people had with Napoleon's army, and then them wanting to make the nutcracker dolls look like his soldiers. In 1816, the book The Nutcracker and the Mouse King was written. In 1844, that story was adapted into French. And in 1892, the Russian composer Tchaikovsky adapted it into a ballet. The ballet was first performed at St. Petersburg. A number of changes were made to this ballet over time, and in 1934 it was performed live for the first time in Great Britain. It wasn't performed in the United States until 1944 and the San Francisco Ballet. In 1954, it was first performed in New York. Nutcracker dolls became popular in the United States after World War II, and after the 1950s, people began making it a tradition to go see the Nutcracker Ballet around Christmas time. Today, many people decorate their homes with nutcrackers, but not as many go to the ballet every year. Another decoration that's really popular is the nativity or nativity sets. Nativity plays were introduced to the world by St. Francis of Assisi in 1223 AD. These nativity plays told about the birth story of Christ. After several years, people began singing a number of parts of the play, and some of these songs began to be known as early Christmas carols. While St. Francis used cribs in his nativity set, using cribs to decorate around the time of Christmas actually goes back even a couple hundred years before that in Italy. After Christmas trees became popular, people would put nativity sets in front of the trees to sort of hide the roots and stuff, but to also decorate for Christmas. Today, nativity sets come in all shapes and sizes and colors, and people use them to decorate in their lawns and in their homes and at their churches and in parks, etc. Oftentimes, nativity sets include characters that weren't actually present at the birth of Christ, like the Magi or the Wise Men. But the sets on the whole do help us to focus on the birth of Christ at Christmas time.